Number 48, Jordan Collins. Number 50, Jay West. And now the reserves. Number 12, Charlie Balanson. Number 36, Gage Bone. Number 33, Hunter Brenton. Number 31, Elijah Dale. Number 3, Herman Fajardo. Number 17, Walter Ford. Number 38, Pedro de Costa Levo. Number 14, Trevor Long.
Good evening, Nuts Nation. Coming to you from the banks of the Tuolumne River, nestled along Highway 99 in the heart of California's Central Valley. It's time for Modesto Nuts baseball. From inside the California Auto Parts broadcast booth, I'm Mario Ramos. We thank you for joining us on MILB TV, the Valley Live app, or for listening in on ModestoNuts.com. It's the California League Championship Series, Game 2, as the series has shifted to Modesto. With the good guys ahead of the series 1-0 after taking an exciting 10-8 victory, snatching victory out of the jaws of defeat after they were leading for about 7 2/3 innings before Brandon Butterworth had a big 3 RBI triple down the line in the bottom of the 8th to give Lake Elsinore their first lead of the game. And that right there made it 8-7 in the 8th inning, went to the top of the 9th, and the good guys put up 3 in that 9th inning. And got an RBI triple from Luis Wiesbell to tie the game, and then a throwing error from the first baseman Jack Costello allowed 2 runs to come across and go a victory in the opener down south at the Diamond in Lake Elsinore. And tonight, again, the series shifts up north to Modesto, John Thurman Field, home of the North Division champion Modesto Nuts, South Division champion the Lake Elsinore Storm. Game 2 of this best-of-3 series, the good guys on the brink of winning the championship for the 2nd consecutive season. Modesto, the defending California League champions, 1 win away from going back-to-back. If they could win tonight, it'll be the first time in Modesto history that they'll have back-to-back California League championships. First things first, you got to pick up the win tonight in Lake Elsinore. Hungry after taking a late lead in that ball game on Sunday afternoon, only to come up short and give up 3 in the top of the 9th inning and see Modesto shut the door in the bottom of the 9th as Hunter Cranton came in and picked up his 2nd save of the postseason. And the good guys able to pick up a 1-0 lead over Lake Elsinore with 2 games here at John Thurman if necessary. The good guys could wrap it up with the victory tonight and make it back-to-back California League championships for the Modesto Nuts. Tonight, on the mound for the good guys, it'll be Ashton Izzy, the California League leader in ERA. Izzy 0-0 in the postseason with a 3.00 ERA, made a start in the series opener against the San Jose Giants in the North Division Series. He'll make his first start in the championship series here this evening. He'll be opposed by the left-hander Luis Gutierrez of the Lake Elsinore Storm, who's making his first start of the championship series for LE. First start of the postseason for Luis Gutierrez here this evening. Let's take a look at the lineups as they're going through them here on the field. For manager Lucas Ray and the Lake Elsinore Storm, it'll be Kai Roberts, left-handed batter. Roberts will play in center field and lead off. Batting second will be Jack Costello. Costello playing at first base. Third place hitter is Brendan Durfee. Durfee bats left. He'll be the catcher. Cleanup batter for the Storm will be Lamar King. King, the designated hitter. Fifth spot goes to Braden Carpathios. Left-handed batting Carpathios will play in left field. Sean Barnett bats sixth. Barnett will play in right field. Seventh place hitter is Ryan Jackson. Jackson will play at third base. Brandon Butterworth hits eighth. Butterworth playing at shortstop. And Chase Valentine will bat ninth. Valentine will be the second baseman for Lake Elsinore. For Modesto, manager Zach Vinci pumps out a lineup that's led off by Charlie Pagliarini. Left-handed batting Pagliarini will play at second base. Second hitter will be Ty Pete. Ty Pete bats left. He'll play in center field. The 3 spot belongs to Milcar Perez. Milcar Perez, a switch-hitting first baseman. Cleanup batter is Luis Suizbel, another switch hitter. Suizbel will play at third base. 5th place hitter is Josh Karen. Karen doing the catching. 6th spot goes to Brandon Ike. Ike, the designated hitter. 7th place hitter is Carson Jones. Left-handed batting Jones will play in left field. 8th place hitter is Curtis Washington. Washington in right. And the 9th place hitter is Carter DeRiggi. Left-handed batting DeRiggi will be the shortstop, and he'll round out the Modesto lineup as we step aside for the national anthem here on MLB TV. Complete with the flyover and everything on Championship Tuesday night here at John Thurman Field. Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Modesto Nuts leading the Lake Elsinore Storm 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. Good guys trying to wrap it up tonight as the getting Nuts Nation pumped up before they head back into the dugout. And this home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. As Modesto trying to win back-to-back championships for the first time in the California League since 2009 and 2010 when the San Jose Giants accomplished that feat. Again tonight, Ashton Izzy on the mound for Modesto will be opposed by Luis Gutierrez, the South Division Lake Elsinore Storm, who won both halves in the California League this season. They won the first half with a record of 32-32. Won the second half with a record of 39-26. Overall, they were 7-1 and 58 on the season. Modesto storming out of the gates, going crazy in the first half, had a record of 41-23 to win the first half easily, going away. The second half, it's a different story for the Nuts. They were under 500, 32-34. Actually came in second in the North Division behind the San Jose Giants, who they met in the North Division playoffs. Modesto ended up with an overall record of 73-57. And then they met those San Jose Giants in the North Division series and beat them 2-0. 4-2 was the margin up in San Jose, and they beat them in the opener at Excite Ballpark. And they came back to John Thurman Field and swept the Giants 2-0 by defeating them 6-2 in that ball game. Visalia was the opponent for the Lake Elsinore Storm in the South Division, the Visalia Rawhide. And they had an old-school California League ball game in the first matchup. That one at Visalia. It was 13-7. Lake Elsinore coming out with a victory in that game. And then this series shifted down to the Diamond in Lake Elsinore. And the Storm won a pitching duel 2-1 over the Rawhide to advance here to the California League Championship Series, where they find themselves again down 1-0 after coming from behind and taking an 8th inning lead. And taking that into the top of the 9th when Modesto stormed back with 3 runs, no pun intended, 3 runs of their own to ultimately win it 10-8 and put themselves on the brink of a California League championship. The Modesto Nuts are just about set to hit the field. Waiting for a couple more guys to trickle into the dugout. And here comes one of the good guys. Nice night. Weather's starting to turn as we get into mid-September. Still playing baseball at this time means your squad is doing some good things. We're at 72 degrees on a cloudy day here in Modesto. We approach first pitch. The Nuts taking their spots out on the field. The crowd starting to settle in. We appreciate you guys again joining us on MILB TV, the Valley Live app, and ModestoNuts.com for Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Ashton Izzy, the Modesto starter, California League leader in ERA. He was 6-5 on the season. The ERA was at 2.85 to lead the league. He tossed 110 innings, 110.2 innings, 95 hits, 43 runs, 35 of those earned, 59 walks, and 95 strikeouts. Right-hander from Omaha, Nebraska, stands 6'3", 165. Had opponents hitting .230 against him this season. And the whip, the walks, the hits per innings pitch was at 1.39 for Ashton, who had a good start in the San Jose opener of that series. Went the first 3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 run. That was a solo home run from Xander Darby in the first inning. And after that, he settled in and retired 7 of the next 8 batters following that solo home run. Nuts hoping he could get them off to a good start. Maybe hand it off to this bullpen that's been dominant for Modesto here in the postseason. The Nuts could get themselves a lead going into the late innings. Good chance they could hang on to it. They did squander that opportunity late in the game against Lake Elsinore in the last matchup. And that was kind of the Nuts doing. Modesto hit a batter, walked 2 to load the bases ahead of that Brandon Butterworth triple. Helping the base runners get aboard. Never a good idea, as Modesto found out Sunday, ultimately able to pull out a victory and lead this one 1-0 as we're set for Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Lake Elsinore Storm and the Modesto Nuts. Kai Roberts lead things off for the Storm. Left-handed batting Roberts, the center fielder for Lake Elsinore. Been a spark plug for the Storm. It's coming aboard. First pitch is a slider on the outside part of the plate, and we are underway at 7:02 in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Ashton Izzy pitching exclusively from the set. Kicks, deals, and there's a fastball sliced out of plate on the left side. Ashton quickly ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man for Lake Elsinore. Swing and a miss on a slider down and in. I'm going to go after a pitch out of the strike zone. Kai Roberts strikes out swinging to start this ball game. One away, here comes Jack Costello.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Jack Costello.
Costello was 0 for 4 at the plate on Sunday. Also was hit by a pitch. A .284 hitter on the season. Izzy fires that slider right down the heart of the plate. Costello takes a called strike 1. Costello, SoCal guy from Thousand Oaks. Went to college at San Diego. Pops this one up on the right side, back of first. Milcar Perez on the edge of the outfield grass. Makes the play and then runs into Charlie Pagliarini afterwards. And both of them hit the deck. Milcar a little slow to get up as Pagliarini racing over to try to get in position, kind of clipped the back of Milcar's legs. Milcar still a little slow getting up, now does so. Walking gingerly as Pagliarini checking in on him. He was able to put it away for the second out of the inning, but came at a price there as the first baseman's a little banged up. 2 down, and Brandon Durfee coming to the plate, left-handed batting Durfee. He was 0 for 3 in the ball game, though he scored twice. He got hit by 2 pitches. Ended up scoring on both of those. It's Ashton Izzy puts in a belt high fastball on the inside part of the plate. Strike 1 to Brendan Durfee. First base side of the rubber. Izzy kicks, fires, slider, back door. Got the call. 0-2. Now Pedro Torres calling balls and strikes. Theo Arndt at third base. Caleb George at second. Zach Hovick over at first. Our umpiring crew this evening. And Brendan Durfee steps out, adjusts the batting glove, and calls timeout. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the top of the first inning. Ashton Izzy sets at the belt. Long set, now the 0-2 delivery. This one is a fly ball lifted to center field, playable for Ty Pete. He moves over into the left center field gap and makes the play. And that'll put away the Storm. They go down 1-2-3. Quick first inning for Ashton Izzy. As we go to the home half of the first, Modesto's first crack at Luis Gutierrez coming up right after these words.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Welcome back to John Thurman Field inside the California Auto Parts broadcast booth. I'm Mario Ramos, Modesto Nuts Baseball on MLB TV, the Bally Live app, and ModestoNuts.com. Bottom of the first inning, scoreless ball game. Game 2 of the California League Championship Series between the Modesto Nuts and the Lake Elsinore Storm, with the Nuts leading this best of 3, 1-0. Charlie Pagliarini to lead things off against Luis Gutierrez. Left-hander kick steals. Charlie goes the opposite way, hits a liner to left field, and that one is caught by the leaping Braden Carpathios, who had to range over to his right, puts the glove up, takes a hop, and ends up falling in the leather for out number 1. Charlie hit it pretty well, 106 miles an hour off the bat, the opposite direction, but Carpathios shaded in that spot, able to make the play and retire Pagliarini for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here comes Ty Pete. These pitchers are working quickly to start the ball game. Gutierrez misses down and away, beg your pardon, the fastball. We got a timeout called. Brendan Durfee adjusting some of the catcher's gear. We didn't get the Modesto defense in the top of the first. We'll get you the Lake Elsinore defense. Braden Carpathios in left, Kai Roberts in center, Sean Barnett in right. It's the 1-0 pitch outside with the fastball, 2-0. Ryan Jackson is at third base, Brandon Butterworth at short, Chase Valentine at second, Jack Costello at first. And we mentioned Brendan Durfee, the Lake Elsinore catchers. Gutierrez into the windup for the 2-0. Ty lines one to right field, but that's right at the right fielder, Barnett, who was caught in his tracks and takes a step forward and makes the play to retire Ty Pete. Not hit as hard as Charlie. That one 91 miles an hour off the bat. Still hit it pretty well. Just missed the barrel. Ends up in the glove of the right fielder, Barnett. 2 quick outs, and here comes the milkman, Milcar Perez. Switch hitter will bat right against the lefty Luis Gutierrez. Kick pitch. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. And a fastball by Luis Gutierrez, who was 3-3 in the regular season, had a 4.62 ERA, 14 appearances, 13 of those starts. 0-1 is a little tapper wide of third into the Lake Elsinore dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. Gutierrez, 62 in a third inning, 76 hits, 42 runs, 32 of those earned. He fires as a comebacker over the pitcher, the second baseman. Valentine has it, throws across his body in time to beat Milcar Perez. And a quick 1-2-3 inning on the Modesto side as well, as we'll head to the second. Scoreless here at John Thurman Field in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Welcome back to John Thurman Field, home of the Modesto Nuts. North Division champs taking on the South Division champs, Lake Elsinore Storm. Scoreless ball game. As we go to the second inning, Lamar King, designated hitter, cleanup batter for the Storm. Lead things off against Ashton Izzy. First pitch fastball. That one gets the top part of the zone. No balls, 1 strike. King, 266 on the regular season, couple homers, 15 RBIs. Also had a homer on Sunday afternoon in game 1 of the series. Swings and misses at a slider, dips out of the zone. No balls and 2 strikes. Izzy ready for an 0-2. Another slider, tried to get him to chase. King able to keep the bat back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, fastball outside. I'm trying to go with the changeup and just missed. Didn't miss by much. Just off the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kicking the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. And DeRiggi's going to let it go. Pagliarini on the backhand had a weight on it. As he's talking with DeRiggi. He was going to let DeRiggi cut in front of him. Instead, DeRiggi held up and Pagliarini ended up getting it. But about a step too late as Lamar King was able to hustle down the line and beat that one out. By the time Charlie had it, it was right on the edge of the outfield grass. A step on the shortstop side of the bag. It's a tough play there for the second baseman as Lamar King has the first hit of the ball game, an infield single. 1 on for Braden Carpathios. Left-handed batting Carpathios checks up on a fastball up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Ashton Izzy, the 28th ranked prospect in the Mariners organization. Misses this time with an off-speed pitch up and away. Down the count, 2 balls and no strikes to Braden Carpathios. Carpathios was .252 hitter on the regular season. 2-0 runs inside with a fastball. 3 balls and no strikes. Carpathios from Willow Street, Pennsylvania. He takes a hack at a 3-0, hits a liner to second base. Charlie Pagliarini catches it and then doubles up Lamar King who's late in sliding back to first. What a play there by Charlie Pagliarini. Put away that 107-mile-an-hour line drive off the bat of Braden Carpathios. And got the green light on 3-0 and hits into a double play. 2 outs, bases empty for Sean Barnett. Nice play there by Pagliarini, whose footwork was already heading in the direction to first base before he caught the ball. Able to make that throw and barely beat Lamar King as Barnett takes ball 1 outside from Ashton Izzy. 1-0 pitch, fastball, again outside. This one a little higher, but still out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Barnett also had a 2-run home run on Sunday afternoon. He takes a slider called strike, at the top of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike to the right fielder Sean Barnett. That one low and in the dirt. Picked up there by Josh Karen for ball 3. Barnett, a 2024 draft pick, round number 11 out of Wingate by the San Diego Padres. Takes a hack at a 3-1, hits a fly ball in the left field. Carson Jones is there to put that one away. And soft liner into the glove of Carson Jones as Ashton Izzy gives up an infield single to start the inning, a line-out double play and a fly ball to left. He faces the minimum in the second. We're scoreless after 1.5. The Nuts will bring up the California League leader in RBIs and home runs, Luis Suisbel, when we come back to John Thurman.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Welcome back to John Thurman Field, Modesto Nuts Baseball on MLB TV, the Bally Live app, and ModestoNuts.com. Game 2 of the Cal League Championship Series as Gutierrez got ready before everyone else. Kicked and pumped a pitch before Pedro Torres and Luis Suisbel were ready to go. So that pitch won't count. Suisbel, 276 hitter on the regular season. That was 10th in the California League. The switch hitter bats right, Gutierrez. Misses down and in for ball 1. And 10th in average. He was first in home runs with 15 on the regular season, 90 RBIs to pace the Cal League. He takes a whack at that pitch. It's a bouncing ball to the second baseman. Valentine plays it on a hop, lost it, picks it up, and gets over to first in time to beat Luis Suisbel for out number 1. Interesting play there at second, but Valentine able to put it away. One hopper kind of came up in the breadbasket. Went to pull out of the glove and it dropped to the dirt. Picked it up and got it over to the first baseman, Costello. Here comes Josh Karen, Nuts catcher. Takes a pitch outside from Gutierrez. Fastball at 92. Josh checking in as the 25th ranked prospect in the Mariners organization. Swings and hits a grounder to the shortstop. Buttersworth circles around that one. Makes the throw across the diamond and gets Karen for the ground out, 6-3. 2 away. Here comes the next DH, Brandon Ike, batting with 2 down, the base is empty. Ike hitting .400 thus far in this postseason. Exclusively at designated hitter. Played some third during the regular season, in which he hit .278. Looks at a first pitch ball outside from Gutierrez. Couple homers, 15 RBIs for Brandon. Swings and hits a foul ball at the back of the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Modesto, in the white pants with the black tops. Black tops, Modesto slanted across the chest in gold, outlined in red. 1-1, swing and a miss, off speed, out of the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got the black Aldi almond cap today. Lake Elsinore on the road grays. 1-2, down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is Lake Elsinore inscribed across the chest in black, outlined in red. New uniforms this season for Lake Elsinore, and I gotta say they're pretty sharp. 2-2, down and in. He thought he had strike 3. Instead, it's a full count. The old uniforms had a little bit of a batting practice, softball jersey type feel. Much prefer this one. A little more traditional look. It's a 3-2 on the way to Brandon Ike. That one runs inside. Modesto's got their first base runner. As Brandon Ike draws a 2-out walk. Wins that battle against Luis Gutierrez. Puts his first base runner aboard. Inning extended here for Carson Jones. Jones had a 2-run homer to get the scoring started for Modesto on Sunday afternoon in Game 1 of the Cal League Championship Series. Carson was 1 for 3 with that homer. Hit the little fly ball to center field, but that's right at Kai Roberts, who will put it away. And that'll do it for the Nuts. They get a 2-out base runner. No runs, no hits, 1 left on for Modesto. As we're through 2 innings, still scoreless. Top of the 3rd coming up, Ashton Izzy will face Ryan Jackson, Brandon Butterworth, and Chase Valentine when we come back on MLB TV, the Bally Live app, and ModestoNuts.com.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Game 2 of the California League Championship Series, with Modesto leading 1-0. We're in the top of the 3rd inning here in Game 2, scoreless between the Storm and the Nuts. Ashton Izzy's first pitch swung on from Ryan Jackson, hit down the right field line. Curtis Washington has room in fair territory, just shy of the warning track. Puts it away for out number 1 as these hitters awfully aggressive here early on. A lot of quick outs for these pitchers. Ashton Izzy, that was pitch number 23. And he throws that one to get out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd. Brandon Butterworth coming up to the plate. Had that big 3 RBI triple to give Lake Elsinore a brief lead in Game 1. Takes a slider. Ends on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Let's get you the Nuts defense. You haven't done that yet. Carson Jones in left, Ty Pete in center, Curtis Washington in right. Another slider. That one foul tipped at the plate. Rolls to the backstop. Strike 2. Luis Suispo at third, Carter DeRiggi at short, Charlie Pagliarini at second, Milcar Perez at first, and Josh Karen, the Modesto catcher. No balls, 2 strikes. Butterworth kicked the pitch. That one just missed the top part of the zone. I'm going the way of the hitter. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Izzy with the custom 44 gloves. He's had a few different varieties throughout the season. I like the black and red one he's rocking here today. Goes nice with the black tops. 1-2. That one hit off the end of the bat. A little flare into right center field. Ty Pete trying to cut it off before it gets to the gap, but Butterworth hustling all the way. He's going to have a double as he slides in head first. Runner in scoring position. 1 down here for Lake Elsinore is Brandon Butterworth. As his second extra base hit of this series. He's now 4 for 5 in this series. He was 3 for 4 in that ball game on Sunday. Some pretty good production at the 8th spot of the lineup there for Lake Elsinore as he's again in scoring position here for Chase Valentine. First runner for either team to get in scoring position. Izzy pumps a fastball just off the plate down and away. That one at 93, missed the corner. 1 ball, no strikes. Storm second baseman Chase Valentine. 5 home runs, 31 RBIs on the season. As he looks at second, now comes home. That slider hangs up inside for ball 2. Valentine adjusting the helmet, waving the bat. Izzy comes set. Kicking the 2-0. Off speed down and away, try to get him to chase a changeup. He lays off it for ball 3. First base is open. Top of the lineup in Kai Roberts in the on-deck circle. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat. There's a 3-0 get me over fastball for strike 1. Valentine taking all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. He steps back into the box. Check of the runner at second. And the 3-1 delivery is high. He walks Chase Valentine. Runners at first and second. 1 away. And the Storm now flipping the lineup card over. Here comes Kai Roberts as Josh Karen is going to step out and have a talk with Ashton Izzy. In Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Game 1 Sunday afternoon. Modesto took that one 10-8. Game 2 here this evening. If there is a Game 3, if necessary, it'll be tomorrow evening, 7:05. And here on MLB TV, Valley Live app, ModestoNuts.com. Of course, Lake Elsinore would have to win to make that happen. Modesto win would mean the California League season in 2024 is a wrap. Here we are on the top of the 3rd. Scoreless. Runners at first and second for Lake Elsinore. 1 down. Roberts showing bunt. Pulls it back. That slider goes down towards the back foot. 1 ball, no strikes. Manager Lucas Ray flashing the signs over at third base. With the wheels in motion here is Suispo, even with the bag over at third. DeRiggi, a shortstop shaded up the middle. Pagliarini playing to his left. Milcar a couple steps off the line over at first with the left-handed batting Kai Roberts. 1-0 pitch. There's a nice off-speed. Good change-up at the knees. Throws Kai Roberts for strike 1. As he takes a look at Butterworth at second with the 1-out double. Been hanging out there as he misses just in off the plate. And Roberts lets that one go for ball 2. Roberts picked in the 7th round here in 2024, pick number 210 by the Padres. 2-1. outside with the slider. Hitters count here for Kai Roberts. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Butterworth leads at second. Valentine over at first. 3-1 pitch. Low with the fastball, and he walks his second straight batter. Now the bases are loaded. 1 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Ashton Izzy finds himself in the situation, and that's going to bring out the pitching coach, Jake Witt. He'll walk out to the mound and try to settle down the right-hander, Ashton Izzy. Faced the minimum through the first 2 innings. Actually, through the first 2 1/3. He got Ryan Jackson to fly out for the first out of the inning on 1 pitch. And Brandon Butterworth laced a double in the right center field. Chase Valentine followed with the walk. Kai Roberts with the subsequent walk as well, as now the bases are loaded. The meeting at the mound has come to an end. And Ashton Izzy's going to have to deal with Jack Costello. Costello popped out in his first at-bat after Milcar Perez. We had a little mini collision with Milcar and Pagliarini in the first inning. Here comes Costello, 6'1", 205 right-hander. Swings at the first pitch. It's a fly ball to right field. It's far enough to get a run home as Washington's going to catch this one. Runner tags from third. Buttersworth to score. Runner at second. Valentine, he moves over to third. As Lake Elsinore takes a 1-0 lead on the sac fly RBI from Jack Costello. Kai Roberts, he stayed put at first base, so the Storm have runners on the corners with 2 down. As Costello gets a productive out. Flies out to Curtis Washington Jr. As the Storm strike first, 1-0 Lake Elsinore. There's a left-handed hitting Durfee. Power thread, the cleanup batter slices this one back to the screen. Fastball center cut right there at 92. Good pitch to hit. Durfee missed that one from strike 1. Mentioned Durfee got hit by 2 pitches on Sunday afternoon. Izzy throws over to first. And for a slide from Kai Roberts. Back safely. He got hit by 2 pitches, but he was getting nicked up the entire ball game. A bunch of foul balls bouncing off him. One of them even caught him on his throwing hand. And a little momentary delay in the game to see if he could make the throw. That one had a little tailing action. Good off-speed pitch there from Ashton Izzy. Looked like it was going to run inside and cuts back across the inside part of the plate. He's ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes here to Brendan Durfee. Bases loaded with 1 down, trying to minimize the damage. Lake Elsinore with 1 across. 0-2 is a slider. That one's a base hit into center field. That's going to score Valentine to make it 2-0. Ball being kicked around in center field. Now they pick it up and throw it home. Karen has to smother it. As Kai Roberts will stay put at third. Lake Elsinore now leads 2-0. Back-to-back RBI at bats here for the Lake Elsinore Storm. Costello with the sac fly RBI. Brandon Durfee following it up with an RBI single into center. And Roberts able to go to third, first and third. Valentine came across to make it now 2-0 Lake Elsinore. This one's a base hit going the opposite way. That one finds a hole and gets into right field. Kai Roberts will score. It's now 3-0 Lake Elsinore. Mark King with an RBI hit. Last 3 batters to come to the plate for Lake Elsinore, delivering an RBI. As King keeps the inning going. He knocks in Kai Roberts to make it 3-0. Durfee now up at second base. Still 2 down in the inning. Carpathios now coming to the plate. Lake Elsinore's put up a crooked number here in the 3rd. Ashton Izzy kicks, fires. Carpathios hits a bouncing ball. That finds a hole. Center field. The base hit is, they're going to wave. The runner Durfee, he'll score. And he makes it 4-0. Now 4 straight RBIs here for Lake Elsinore. One of them came with 1 out. Now the last 3 with 2 outs. They appeal to see if One of the base runners stepped on third. I want to make sure that Durfee touched the base, and he was able to, as he got a sac fly RBI to make it 1-0. And then with 2 down, RBI single from Durfee, RBI single from Lamar King, an RBI single from Braden Carpathios, as the 9th hitter of the inning will come to the plate, and he'll face a new pitcher as Ashton Izzy's evening has come to an end. Zach Vinci taking the baseball from the Modesto starter will leave the ball game with his team trailing 4-0 in the top of the 3rd inning.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
I really appreciate it. Welcome back to John Thurman Field, home of the Modesto Nuts, who trail the Lake Elsinore Storm 4-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning, 2 away. The Storm still have runners on the corners. 1st and 3rd is Evan Truitt trying to get the final out of the inning. Face the 9th batter of the frame, Sean Barnett. He pumps a fastball down at the knees at 92. Good spot. Strike 1 to Barnett. Evan Truitt, 6 foot, 187-pound right-hander from Berlin, Maryland. Picked in the 12th round by Seattle in 2024. Bounces this one to the plate. It bounces way up high. Gets to the screen. That's going to allow Lamar King to easily trot home and make it now 5-0 Lake Elsinore. A wild pitch. It's going to score Lamar King. Carpathios will head up to 2nd. This inning unraveling here for Modesto. 5 runs, 4 hits in the frame for Lake Elsinore. Couple of walks not helping the cause for the Nuts. Well, pitch not doing any favors either. Is 1-1 on the way, and this one jammed. Foul ball on the play on the right side. 1-2. The inning started innocently with a fly ball to right field on the first pitch, and after that you had double, walk, sac fly, RBI single, RBI single, RBI single. And now 1-2 that runs outside to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sean Barnett. Truitt had 9 appearances on the regular season. Didn't record a decision. ERA at 8.64. 8 in the 3rd innings, 3 strikeouts, 8 walks. There's a 2-2 base hit up the middle. Ground ball into center field. They're going to wave Carpathios. Ty Pete's throw is cut off. That's short. Carpathios scores to make it 6-0. As that's now 4 consecutive RBI singles following that sac fly RBI. Had a wild pitch in there, and Modesto now in a 6-0 hole. The 10th batter to come to the inning is the guy who led things off with that fly ball out, Ryan Jackson. 0 for 1 with that fly ball out. Takes a Fastball strike down the heart of the plate from Evan Truitt. No balls and 1 strike, so you can now close the book on Ashton Izzy. 2 2/3, 5 hits, 6 runs. That slider just off the plate. 1-1. Again, 2 2/3, 5 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. That strikeout was the first batter of the game. Slider. Jackson couldn't keep the bat back. He goes around as that pitch tails out of the strike zone. It's called swing and strike there from Ryan Jackson. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner leading at first. Kick and the pitch. Lays off that slider. Down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's have a lot of work to do here in this ball game. 6-run deficit as Jackson waves at another slider. Down and away for the final out of the inning. But Lake Elsinore comes up big in this frame. 6 runs in the inning. And they do that on 5 hits. No errors. They leave 1 on base. As we're through 2.5, Lake Elsinore leading Game 2 of the California League Championship Series by a score of 6-0.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Number 6, Curtis Washington stepping up for the Modesto Nuts, who find themselves down 6-0. Lake Elsinore had a big top of the 3rd inning. First pitch strike to Curtis Washington from Luis Gutierrez, who's been a while since he's been out on the mound. Rocks, fires, and Curtis swings at an off-speed pitch just outside the strike zone. Ball for strike 2. Curtis, a couple of home runs, 22 RBIs, 225 on the regular season. Those 2 home runs, his first 2 professional home runs of his career. Kick in the 0-2, that one fouled straight back to the screen. Curtis on that chest-high fastball at 93. No balls, 2 strikes. Washington, Derigi, Pagliarini, 8, 9, and 1 batters scheduled for Modesto here in the bottom of the 3rd. Gutierrez misses away to Curtis. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Curtis Washington Jr. And 57 games in Modesto last season. Came back this year and just brings a contagious energy and spirit to that dugout, to that clubhouse. It's a good guy to be around as he waits a 2-2 pitch from Gutierrez. Kicks, deals, and there's a high fly ball lifted down the first base side. And in foul territory, the first baseman Costello out in shallow right field. He's the closest one to try to make a play at it. Didn't really have a good angle as that one kind of sailed past him. It bounced on the warning track and then ultimately out of play to some fans hanging out by the Modesto Nuts bullpen. Looked like a playable ball there for the first baseman. Gives Curtis another opportunity here. The count holds at 2-2. And the 2-2 is a little slow roller down the third base line. Lake Elsinore going to try to let it go and roll foul, and this one is going to stay on the chalk. That is a fair ball. A couple feet in front of third base as third baseman Ryan Jackson, really his only shot. Wasn't going to be able to throw out Curtis Washington, who runs well, and by the time Jackson would have got that one, Curtis was about a step away from first base. Jackson figured might as well see if it'll trickle into foul territory off the grass, and that one staying right on the chalk. Great job by Alan Jones and the grounds crew. It's Curtis, an infield single, first hit of the game for Modesto. Base runner aboard for Carter DeRiggi. He looks at a first pitch ball, fastball high and tight from Luis Gutierrez. Gutierrez now pitching from the stretch, going to throw over to first. Curtis diving back head first. Curtis had a stolen base in the San Jose game. Had two of them, actually, against the Giants here on last Thursday night as DeRiggi fouls one back. He got caught stealing on Sunday, got picked off. Also had a stolen base too, where he almost got picked off and able to slide in safely underneath the tag. He's wiggling around over there at first, stays put as DeRiggi slices another one, foul back to the screen. That fastball in and off the plate at 93. 1 ball and 2 strikes to DeRiggi. He's rocking the long pants, and he's got a little baggier version. The guys like the knee-high pants or the tighter pants around the ankles. He goes with the little baggy version as Curtis takes off. DeRiggi hits a ground ball to the shortstop who was covering. He gets back on a backhand and makes a fine play. What a play by Brandon Butterworth, who was going to cover the bag at second base. And then reacted to that ground ball hit behind him by the opposing shortstop, Carter DeRiggi. Butterworth able to put his foot in the dirt, reverse course, make a backhand stab, a little floating toss to beat Carter DeRiggi on a nice play there by the shortstop, Butterworth. Washington able to advance to second. One down, here's Charlie Pagliarini. Hit a fly ball to left field in the first pitch he saw. He takes a fastball right down the heart of the plate at 93. And from Luis Gutierrez, just dealt pitch number 30. Sets at the belt, takes a look at Curtis at second. He misses low to Charlie Pagliarini with an off-speed pitch to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Charlie finished the last 4 games of the regular season in the leadoff spot for Modesto against the Stockton Ports. 1-1 pitch all the way. Curtis takes off again. Charlie scorches one into right field. A base hit's going to score Curtis Washington. The Nuts are on the board. It's 6-1. RBI single to right field for Charlie Pagliarini. Pags knocks in another run here in the postseason. RBI number 4 for Charlie. As we mentioned, has been a spark plug from the leadoff position. Not just getting on base, but also able to drive in some runs. As the bottom of the lineup has been doing a good job getting on base, and Charlie, that time, able to knock in Curtis Washington, who led the inning off with an infield single. Had a great jump at second, so he was able to score easily on that 109-mile-an-hour base hit from Charlie Pagliarini. Man, that one tattooed. Second baseman Chase Valentine really was just had no lay on that one. No shot on that hard hit ball from Charlie Pagliarini as Ty Pete swings and misses at the first pitch. He's down 0-1, make it 0-2. He can't connect on that changeup. Middle end to make it no balls and 2 strikes. Ty lined out to right in his first at bat. Gutierrez tucks the glove in his left hip, now sets it at the belt. Ty bounces one towards the Nuts dugout. Come on, Connor. Got Connor out of chance to make a play over the railing. Anakin giving him a little flack for that. No balls, 2 strikes here to tie as Gutierrez shakes off a couple of signs. Has one he likes. Kicks and fires an 0-2. Down and away. Ty lays off of it for ball 1. Ty Pete. 45 stolen bases on the regular season for Ty. Also 5th in the Cal League in total bases they throw over to first to keep Pagliarini close. I had 191 total bases on the season, 42 extra base hits. 2nd in the Cal League in triples, 9. 2nd in stolen bases with those 45. 1-2, that one out of play. Third base side. Ty spoils that pitch to stay alive. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ty's a stat stuffer. A lot of columns he's a part of here, the California League hitting leader statistics. 1-2, fly ball lifted high to right center field. It's going to stay in the yard. It'll be the center fielder Roberts making the play. Ty getting underneath that one, the launch angle there at 43 degrees. All right, 42.99, I rounded up. So just getting underneath that one a little bit too much. Flies out to the center fielder, Kai Roberts. 2 down, here comes Milcar Perez. Milcar hit a ground ball to the second baseman. Chase Valentine in his first at bat. Milkman 0 for 1. Milcar was the 6th place hitter in the California League this season. He pops this one out of play on the right side. Heads up on the west grandstand. Oh, takes a bounce and rolls down to the concourse level. A lady with it's last year's Modesto A's breast cancer awareness jersey able to pick up that foul ball. No balls, 1 strike to Milcar. Gutierrez with the slide step delivery misses away. Fastball at 93. 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of hitting room on the right side. Second baseman Valentine shaded up the middle. First baseman Costello holding Pagliarini over at first. Milcar can't connect on a nice pitch down and away. Gutierrez pulled the string, an off-speed pitch at 87. And Milcar out in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Almost looks like the old defensive shift from a few years back before it was banned. 1-2 down at the knees, a little low. Milcar lays off it for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the 3rd. 6-1. Lake Elsinore leading Modesto in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series as Milcar lays off. Pitch down and in, now runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Pagliarini will get a head start over at first base. Costello's going to try to hold him and keep him close. Not a big lead for Pags. Milcar jam. There's a little looper into center field. That'll work. That's a base hit. Falls in front of Kai Roberts. Pagliarini with that head start will able to go first to third. And a 2-out single from Milcar Perez. Talk about him filling out that jersey with the guns. The guy's been working out, showing off the muscle right there as he takes a fastball 93 in on the hands. Able to fight it off into center field for a 2-out single. Puts Pagliarini at third. Runners on the corners here, 2 down. As the Lake Elsinore Storm going to send pitching coach Robbie Price out to the mound. And the pace picked up a little bit for Robbie Price. He had some mound visits on Sunday down at the Diamond where he was taking his time getting out there to the mound. This time a little more brisk in his step. A little more succinct in the meeting as it's come to a quick end before Pedro Torres will get out there and break it up. So the Nuts with 1 across in the frame. looking for a crooked number of their own, and they got the California League leader in RBIs, Luis Suizbel, coming up to the plate with 2 down, runners at first and third, as we got a bullpen baseball rolling into the third baseman, Ryan Jackson. Action for Lake Elsinore down in the corner, out of my vantage point, so I couldn't tell you who's warming up down there. But they're loosening. As Gutierrez getting ready to deal pitch number 45. Will be the first pitch of the second at bat to Luis Suizbel, who's 0 for 1. He tries to check up on a high fastball. That one out of the zone. Luis couldn't get the bat back. Gutierrez ahead of the count. No balls, 1 strike. Bagdarini at third. Milcar at first. 2 away. 0-1 pitch. Luis Suizbel from Gutierrez on the way, and that one bounces in front of Durfee. Durfee able to keep it in front of him. Runners got to stay put. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mentioned Luis leading the Cal League in homers and RBIs. Also lending some championship experience, part of the 2023 Championship Modesto Nuts squad. Lays off a 1-1 pitch up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Got a big clutch triple to tie the ball game on Sunday. Got some clutch moments in the 2023 campaign as well, including a walk-off grand slam on the final game of the season. On a home game of the season. Helped keep Modesto in it. He lays off that fastball. 3-1. That was the same pitch, same spot that he checked up on in the first pitch. Since then, it's been 3 straight balls from Gutierrez. Behind the count 3-1, and make it now 4 straight balls as Suizbel walks to load the bases. Here with 2 down as Modesto trying to get back into this one in a hurry following the 6-run inning from Lake Elsinore. The Nuts with 1 run across. Now the bases loaded for their designated, got ahead of myself, for their catcher, Josh Karen. Power hitting catcher Josh Karen. The 25th ranked prospect in the Seattle Mariners organization. Is Karen's down to the count. No balls, 1 strike. He didn't step into the batter's box in time. So he gets a pitch clock violation. Strike 1. Here comes an 0-1 as he swings and misses on a pitch well out of the strike zone. No balls and 2 strikes as Karen quickly down to the count, 0-2. Pitch clock violation strike, 1 swing and a miss. Bases loaded, 2 down. And the 0-2 pitch got him swinging. And Karen goes down on strikes to end the threat. The good guys score a run. 1 run on 3 hits for Modesto, but they leave them loaded. 3 left on base here for the Nuts in the 3rd inning. We're through 3. It's 6-1 Lake Elsinore leading Modesto in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Well, we got some scoring in the third inning. 6 runs in the top half for Lake Elsinore, 1 in the bottom for Modesto. As we head to the 4th inning, the Storm leading the Nuts 6-1 in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. First pitch from Evan Truitt to Brandon Butterworth. Slider inside, gets the inside portion of the plate for strike 1. Butterworth looking back at Pedro Torres. 0-1 pitch, down and away. Butterworth showing bunt. That one misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 8, 9, and 1 batters here for the Storm. Butterworth doubled to start that 6-run third inning. He doubled with 1 down. Opened up the floodgates for the Storm. Piled it on. 6 runs on 5 hits for Lake Elsinore in that frame. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Storm shortstop. Truitt in the wind. Misses down and away for ball 2. Truitt came on in relief of Ashton Izzy. 2-2 pitch. A slider off the end of the bat, fouled towards the backstop by Brandon Butterworth. Able to stay alive here against Evan Truitt. Butterworth from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a ground ball off the end of the bat to the third baseman, Luis Suizbel. Nice strong throw across the diamond to Milcar Perez. We try Brandon Butterworth, which has been a tough thing to do. Only the second time Modesto's been able to put him away thus far in this series. It's now 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes Chase Valentine. He walked and scored in that third. Second run that Valentine scored here in the championship series. He takes a first pitch strike from Evan Truitt, pitched collegiately at Charleston Southern. Righty from the stretch, fires the fastball, another grounder to the third baseman, Suizbel, digs down and gets it on a backhand. Another good throw to Milcar Perez and a couple ground balls to the third baseman, resulting in 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Base is empty for the leadoff man, Kai Roberts. We get back to the top of the lineup for Lake Elsinore. Roberts also walked and scored in the third inning. 0 for 1 with a strikeout is Kai. Former Ute from the University of Utah. I believe they're in the Big 12. We got all this conference realignment. It's tough to keep up with these days, but it's pretty certain they're in the Big 12. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Nice off-speed pitch down and in to Kai Roberts, who's been susceptible to that pitch. Another one, and he says, no, I'm not. I'll lay off of that one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one low with an off-speed pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. Roberts was born in Orem, Utah, so he stayed in state. As he lets that one go for ball 4, fastball 93, just off the corner inside, a 2-out walk. Kai Roberts, his second walk of the ball game. I'll bring up Jack Costello, 0 for 1 with the sac fly RBI. That coming in the third inning. Started a string of 5 straight RBIs for Lake Elsinore. It's Truitt, slider, outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Truitt was first team All Big South Conference his final year at Charleston Southern. Runner takes off, his ground ball, Suizbel dives and gets past him into left field. And Kai Roberts going to go first to third as the throw will go into second base from Carson Jones. And sharp hit grounder, 104 miles an hour off the bat of Jack Costello. Suizbel trying to make a diving attempt to his left. Just out of reach as Costello singles into left field. Roberts was running on the pitch, so he was able to go first to third. 2 down, runners on the corners, and Truitt's not going to be able to get out of this inning as Zach Vincey's going to take the baseball and ask for some relief out of the bullpen. And that's trying to keep the Storm off the board here in the top of the 4th inning. You got runners on the corners with 2 down, a pitching change when we come back to JTF.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Mario Ramos inside the California Auto Parts broadcast booth. Edman Fajardo on the mound for the Modesto Nuts, taking over for Evan Truitt, win an inning, 2 hits, a walk and a strikeout. He's responsible for the runners at first and third. You got Kai Roberts at third, Jack Costello leading off at first. Fajardo's first pitch swung on, fouled straight back to the screen by Brennan Durfee. Durfee 1 for 2, flied out to center in the first, singled to center in the third. Picked himself up an RBI. 0-1. Fajardo gets a swing and a miss. Nice fastball just off the plate at 93. And Durfee asking Pedro Torres if that was in the zone. Now he's asking him for time. And he does the Nomar Garcia Parra and adjusts the batting gloves outside the box. No balls, 2 strikes. Ready, Edman Fajardo misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Edman had 34 appearances on the regular season. He was 3-2 with a 5.10 ERA. 64 2/3 innings, 71 strikeouts, 38 walks for the righty from Nogales, Arizona. Kicks, deals, and gets a swing and a miss on a slider inside. Brennan Durfee strikes out to end the inning. A couple of 2-out base runners for the Storm here in the top of the 4th, but nothing doing. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on. We're through 3.5, heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. The good guys will have Ike, Jones, and Washington. They trail 6-1 in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Welcome back to John Thurman Field. Modesto Nuts trailing the Lake Elsinore Storm 6-1. It's Game 2 of the California League Championship Series on MLB TV, the Valley Live app, ModestoNuts.com. Terrace set to face Brandon Ike, Nuts DH. First pitch high. 1 ball, no strikes. Ike walked in his only other plate appearance. He walked and stranded in the second. 1-0 pitch. Again, high and out of the zone. This one a little more velocity. Fastball there at 92. 2 balls, no strikes. Brandon from Enrico, Virginia. He's off another pitch upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. We saw some action towards the end of the 3rd inning in the Lake Elsinore bullpen. It's quiet right now. We start the bottom of the 4th. Ike taking all the way at 3-0. Catches the plate, middle away, 3 balls and 1 strike. Ike, a 13th round draft pick in 2024. Swings and hits a bouncing ball to the shortstop Buttersworth. Circles and flips the throw across his body a little high, but that'll be hauled in by Costello. Ike grounds out, 1 away. Carson Jones, who hit a fly ball to the center fielder, Kai Roberts. He's coming up to the plate. 0 for 1 is Carson. Carson's had himself a fine season. Power and speed on display for Carson Jones. He swings and hits a high bouncer to the second baseman, Chase Valentine. Plays it on the hop and gets it over to the first baseman, Costello. Jones retired on 1 pitch. A couple of ground outs to the middle infielders. 2 away from Modesto. Curtis Washington Jr. has got one of the 3 Modesto hits. He's 1 for 1. He led off the 3rd with an infield single that rolled down the 3rd base line and paused right on the chalk, a couple feet in front of 3rd base. Takes the first pitch fastball away at 93, and there for strike 1. Right-handed batting Curtis. Used to be a switch hitter, now primarily a right-handed hitter. Lays off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, as that's outside. Curtis started his collegiate career at the University of Arkansas, which is in the SEC. Just got confirmation from my guy Jeremy Hurtado. Utah is indeed in the Big 12, as Curtis lays off a 1-1 outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Curtis started at the University of Arkansas. He was born in West Memphis, Arkansas, so he stayed in state. 2-1 outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Then he transferred to Wabash Valley College, played some JUCO baseball. That's really when things kind of took off for Curtis. He was an All-American at Wabash Valley College. He's got to stay in the box as that 3-1 just hits the corner down and away. Curtis and the rest of Nuts Nation thought that was ball 4. Curtis is going to ask for time as the count's run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down near the bottom of the 4th inning. Lake Elsinore leading Modesto 6-1 in Game 2 of the Cal League Championship Series. Nuts winning the first one. Curtis swings and misses at a chest-high fastball away. And he strikes out swinging for the final out of the inning. Nuts go down in order here in the bottom of the 4th. We head to the top of the 5th. Still 6-1, Lake Elsinore out in front in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series, with Modesto leading 1-0.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Coming to the plate, number 20.
California League Championship Series on MLB TV, the Valley Live app, ModestoNuts.com. Mario Ramos inside the California Auto Parts broadcast booth. Nuts lead the series 1-0. Storm lead the game 6-1 here in game 2. This is Lamar King. Swings and misses at a nice slider from Hedman Fajardo. Fajardo got the final out of the 4th inning. Back out here to start the 5th. Top half of the 5th is Fajardo deals another sweeper. This one runs out of the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lamar King, the Storm DH, 2 for 2 in the ball game. Swings and taps one towards the Storm dugout. 1 ball and 2 strikes. King had an infield single in the 2nd. That one hit up the middle. And he had a RBI single to right field. That one in the 3rd as he steps out and asks for time. Now back into the batter's box. It comes a 1-2 from Fajardo. Got it past him. Good pitch down and in. It's a swing and a miss from Lamar King. Back-to-back strikeouts there for Hedman Fajardo since coming into the ball game. Retires King for the first out here in the top of the 5th. 1 away for Braden Carpathios. Carpathios 1 for 2. An RBI single in the 3rd. Lined out to Pagliarini in the 2nd that resulted in a double play. Takes a first pitch strike. Good pitch down and in from Fajardo. Fastball at 94 from Hedman. There's another fastball at 94. This one got a little more of the plate. Carpathios hits it to the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Carpathios going to ask for time now. Down to the count 0-2. Hedman, former Wildcat, at a couple of places. He gets Carpathios to pop this one out of play, and the count holds at 0-2. Hedman started his collegiate career also in state. He's from Nogales, Arizona. He went to the University of Arizona. Sweeper low and out of the zone. Carpathios lays off for ball 1. Played with the Wildcats at the U of A and advanced to the College World Series in 2021. Later transferred. The 1-2 painted on the outside part of the plate, called strike 3. Carpathios looking at that fastball, punched out for the 2nd out of the inning. Well, Fajardo's faced 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. 2 down here in the inning. Here comes Sean Barnett, 1 for 2 with Barnett. So Fajardo started at Arizona and then ended up transferring to Kansas State. Pitch for those Wildcats. Is Barnett, did he go? And no, they appealed and said he did not. He spun all the way around, but apparently the bat stayed back. 1 ball and no strikes. Umpires in the stands thought he went around as Fajardo just misses off the plate with the fastball at 94. Told by the body language on the mound, he wanted to get that call. Instead, he goes the other way, and he's down 2 balls, no strikes here to Sean Barnett. Rocks fires. That one low. 3 balls and no strikes. Nuts retired the first 2 men in the 4th. A walk and a single required the pitching change of Fajardo. Gets a get me over fastball, 3-0, make it 3 balls and 1 strike. That one at 93. Trying to work a 1-2-3 5th inning. 3-1 jammed him, and he He battles back to run the count full here against Sean Barnett. It was 3-2 as he fouls that one towards the screen on top of Modesto Nuts dugout. Full count. Bases empty, 2 down. Kick the pitch, slider high. A lot of movement on that pitch, but it just floats. Looked like it almost floated up and out of the strike zone there from Herman Fajardo, who walks Sean Barnett. With 2 away, keeps the inning alive for Ryan Jackson. Jackson, he's 0 for 2. Both outs came in the 3rd inning. He got the first out. He flied out to right to start that inning and then struck out against Fajardo to end that inning. It's a high fly ball in the right center field. Curtis Washington coming into the gap. He'll put it away for the final out of the inning as Ryan Jackson flies out. A 2-out walk does no harm. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on for Lake Elsinore with through 4.5 innings. Going to the home half of the 5th. The good guys need to get the offense going. They trail 6-1 in Game 2 of the Cal League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Home half of the 5th inning. Home team trailing 6-1 in Game 2 of the Cal League Championship Series. Carter DeRiggi looks at a first pitch ball from Luis Gutierrez. He's kept the Nuts to 1 run, 3 hits through 4 innings. No errors for Modesto as Carter slices this one foul out of play down the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Lake Elsinore. Starter Gutierrez set to throw pitch number 66 as he rocks into the windup. And the delivery cut on and missed. And when tailing away from DeRiggi, he was backing out of the box. Now looking at a 1-2 count. 9-1-2 batters scheduled for Modesto. DeRiggi, Pagliarini, and Pete. Melcar Perez, should anyone get aboard? DeRiggi spoils that one, hits it off the end of the bat and rolls toward the Nuts dugout, 1-2. The series featuring the last 2 California League champions. Modesto Nuts defeating Rancho Cucamonga 2-0. In last year's Cal League Series, Carter hits a ground ball just wide of third. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lake Elsinore winning in 2022. They defeated the Fresno Grizzlies 2-0 to win the Cal League Series, Cal League Championship Series in 2022. Modesto with 10 titles to their credit. The Nuts have 2 of them. One-two on the way from Gutierrez to DeRiggi. This one's lined into center field. Hit well. Roberts came in at first, now going back and has it on the warning track. And a little half jump to make the play. He was fooled initially, came in a couple of steps and had to go back and hurriedly was able to get in position to put away Carter DeRiggi. Hit it pretty well, but hit to the big part of the ballpark. That one hit 376 feet. It's 400 to straightaway center field, and Roberts able to get back and put away Carter DeRiggi for the first out. In the bottom of the 5th inning, here comes Charlie Pagliarini, 1 for 2 as Pags. And that pitch up and out of the strike zone. The Modesto Reds have won 5 championships. Pagliarini checks up on a pitch high and out of the zone, 2-0. The Modesto A's won 3 championships. Modesto Nuts, like we mentioned, have won 2 championships. They won in 2017 as Pags takes a strike. Up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2017 and 2023. 2-1 outside with a fastball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Lake Elsinore Storm have won 4 championships. 1996, 2001, 2011, and the aforementioned 2022 championship. 3-1. Bouncing ball in the glove of the pitcher, Gutierrez, who floats a bouncer over to the first baseman, Costello, who comes off the bag to scoop it up and then back over to step on first before Charlie does for the second out of the inning. An interesting 1-3 put out, but it works for Lake Elsinore as they get the second out of the inning. Bases empty, 2 down for Ty Pete. Ty 0 for 2 in the ball game. Line to right, fly to center against Gutierrez. Winds, kicks, deals, and gets Ty Pete to go around on check swing. They appeal down to first base and strike 1 to Ty. Gutierrez, next pitch of the fastball up and away. Missing the zone for ball 1. Ty playing a lot of center field down the stretch. Also saw him in left. A lot of infield to start this season as that breaking ball hangs up and in. 2-1. Started the season playing at third base with the Colt Emerson injury. Shifted over to his left. And a whole lot of reps at shortstop. 2-1. Tried to hold up. That one catches the zone middle away. Ty asking, is it a check swing or a called strike? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Kick and the 2-2. Ty laces this one to left center field. Roberts on the run. He's not going to get to that. That one's 1 hopper off the wall. Ty Pete at second base going to hold up there with a 2-out double. Off-speed pitch center cut at 85. Ty didn't miss it. Took it the opposite way. 102 miles an hour off the bat. 388 feet later, it bounces off the warning track, off the wall. And Roberts has to play it in with Ty Pete standing at second base. Runner in scoring position here for the Nuts. With 2 down. And the Milkman coming up to bat as the action once again resumes in the Lake Elsinore bullpen as Durfee go out and talk to Gutierrez, who's approaching pitch number 80. He's thrown 79 thus far. Next one will be 80. It'll be coming to Milcar Perez, who's 1 for 2. Ground out to second, a single to center. Well, the Milkman, who didn't have a lot of opportunities to start the season. Modesto had the prospect-laden lineup down here at the start of the year that helped them get off to that incredible start in the first half, once they went 41-23 to win the first half in the North Division. Guys like Lázaro Montes, Michael Arroyo, Caleb Cali, Colt Emerson are all here and in the lineup for Modesto as Milcar looks at a center cut fastball at 92. No balls, 1 strike. Once those players made their way up to Everett, Milcar started to see everyday at-bats and was producing for Modesto as this one bounces in the dirt, kicks away from Durfee, but Ty stays put at second base. Good block there by Durfee. Ty definitely a stolen base threat, but Modesto needing base runners, down by 5. I don't think he's in any hurry to try to swipe third. Already in scoring position here from Milcar Perez. got a 1-1 count against Luis Gutierrez, who kicks, fires, and Milkar lines one wide of third, just foul. And they got two dudes out there protecting the Lake Elsinore bullpen as the visiting bullpen here at John Thurman Field's in the field of play. So they have to have someone kind of protect the bullpen catcher who's got his back to the action. Thankfully they were there as Milkar laced that one 106 miles an hour off the bat, but couldn't keep it in fair territory. It's allowed a strike, makes it 1-2 with two down. Runner at second, Gutierrez set at the belt. The kick in the 1-2, high with the fastball at 94. Count evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Milkar very adept at hitting with 2 strikes. Very adept at keeping a keen eye on the strike zone as well. 2-2, swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch there from Gutierrez. Fooled Milkar. Got him to chase that one for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on for Modesto as they get a 2-out double from Ty Peep, and nothing doing for the good guys. Head to the 6th inning. It's 6-1. Lake Elsinore leading the Nuts in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
We move to the 6th inning. Top half of the Nuts make another pitching change. It'll be Jesse Wainscott coming into the ball game. Butterworth to start the inning off for the Lake Elsinore Storm. He started the 4th. And start the 6th inning. Takes ball 1 from Jesse Wainscott. Wainscott, 6'1", 200-pound, 24-year-old from Indianapolis, Indiana. Right-hander kicks and pumps a fastball at 94. Gets a swing and a miss from Butterworth. Butterworth, 1 for 2. Double to center to start the 6-run 3rd inning for Lake Elsinore. Slider down and away. Keeps the bat back. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wainscott hunched over at the waist, peering in to get the sign. Now comes set at the chest. High leg kick. Slider. It's the top part of the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Fajardo went an inning and a 3rd. No hits, no runs, a walk, and 3 strikeouts for Hedman. Another slider just high. Butterworth lays off it. Now we got a full count. Butterworth gonna step out and ask for time. 12th round draft pick by the Padres in the most recent draft. Pick number 360. Having himself a good Cal League Championship Series. Wainscott trying to put him away here to start the inning, and instead he walks him as he misses down and away with the fastball at 95, but not in the zone. And so Butterworth aboard for the 2nd time in the ball game. Storm get the leadoff man on here in the 6th. 9th place hitter Chase Valentine stepping up to the dish against Wainscott. Wayne Scott had an inning in the clinching game against San Jose. He dips in a slider. And gets the top part of the zone against Valentine, 0-1. That's the perfect inning against the Giants on Thursday. In his last appearance. 0-1 low. Valentine doesn't offer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second baseman Pagliarini shaded up the middle. Melcar holding the runner at first. A lot of room on the right side of the infield for Valentine, as Wayne Scott's going to throw over to first. Six runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Storm. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the good guys, whose offense has been stymied thus far by Luis Gutierrez. As Valentine takes a big rip, comes up empty on a nice off-speed pitch from Jesse Wayne Scott. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wayne Scott ready for the 1-2. Runner takes off, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the throw ends up into center field. Goes to the second base side of the bag and gets away from the second baseman Pagliarini, who's trying to reach to grab it. Couldn't get to it. And Butterworth with the stolen base, and looks like going to have a throwing error on the catcher Josh Karen. The first error of the ball game goes against Modesto here in the top of the 6th inning. A stolen base, throwing error by the catcher Karen. There's Jake Witt now with the hoodie on. He's going to come back out on the mound. Another mound visit, this time with Jesse Wayne Scott, who's got a runner at third. With 1 down, scores 6-1. Modesto trying to keep Lake Elsinore off the scoreboard. Going to bring the infield into this situation as Pedro Torres going to go out and try to break up the meeting between Witt, Karen, Suisse Bell, and Jesse Wayne Scott. He's going to have to deal with the top of the Storm lineup and Kai Roberts. He's 0 for 1. He struck out to start the ball game. Walked and scored in the 3rd. And walked and was stranded at 3rd in the 4th. Here we are in the 6th. And Valentine lays off Roberts, following the strikeout of Valentine. Roberts here lays off first pitch down and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Infield coming in for Modesto. There's that slider. Catches the strike zone down and away. Roberts checking in with Pedro Torres. And that called strike to make it 1-1. And Scott pumps, fires a 1-1 fastball. Threw it right past Roberts at 94. Way late on that swing. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wayne Scott likes the sign and comes set. Here comes the 1-2. Another fastball, and this one weakly tapped towards the Storm dugout. Again, a little late on that one was Roberts. And we'll get a piece of it. Count holds at 1-2. Butterworth taking a short lead over at 3rd. 1-2 pitch. Roberts, did he go? They check, and he said he kept the wrist back on that one, as Nuts Nation thought they had strike 3. Instead, they got a 2-2 count. The Storm center fielder, Kai Roberts. Righty-lefty matchup. Wayne Scott misses down and in with a fastball at 94, way inside. Now we got a full count. First and second base open, but the Nets don't want to keep adding base runners, trying to get an out while keeping the runner at 3rd here with 1 down. Here comes the 3-2 slider, and that one hung up. And Roberts fouls it wide of first. A 3-2 slider. And Roberts able to spoil that one, work another payoff pitch. See what Wayne Scott decides to throw on this 3-2 offering to Kai Roberts. Kick, the delivery, another slider, line to Charlie, plays it on a hop. Runner's got to stay put. He looks him back at third and throws over to first to retired Carl Roberts, who hit it pretty well. Charlie with the infield in had some quick reflexes as he was able to snag that one on a short hop. Looked the runner back over at third as Butterworth was kind of hopping back and forth. Charlie making the short throw to the first baseman, Milcar Perez, for the second out of the inning. Infield will back up now with 2 down. A dangerous hitter for the Storm coming up to the plate is Jack Costello. He's 1 for 2. He's got an RBI in the ball game. Lays off the first pitch down and in from Wayne Scott. 1 ball, no strikes. Righty-righty matchup. Wayne Scott trying to work around a leadoff walk and a throwing error. High fastball. Costello doesn't offer at that one. 2 balls and no strikes. Action still going on in the Lake Elsinore bullpen. Let's see if Gutierrez comes out for another frame or if manager Lucas Ray is going to hand the reins over to that Lake Elsinore bullpen. And Scott misses outside with another fastball. 3 balls, no strikes to Costello. Kicking the 3-0 is not close. He walks him on 4 pitches. Runners at first and third with 2 down now. And Brandon Durfee, the Storm catcher, coming up to the plate. Manager Zach Vinci relaying the defensive signals to Josh Karen in this first and third situation. Karen flashing them out to his infielders. As you got Sweetspell a few steps behind the bag. And off to his left over at third. DeRiggi shaded up the middle as Durfee fouls the first one towards the merch shop, out of play. 0-1. Pagliarini shaded to the right over at second. Milcar holding Jack Costello, who walked with 2 down over at first. Outfield straight away. The 0-1 runs outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Durfee. Durfee 1 for 3 in the ball game. Flied out in the first, RBI single in the third. Struck out in the fourth. 1-1. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch there from Jesse Wainscott. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one just dipping out of the strike zone. Beautiful pitch there from Wainscott. He's 1 strike away from getting out of the frame. 1-2, 2 down. Runners on the corners to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. Brandon Durfee with the whiff on a pitch well out of the zone. Comes up empty for the final out of the inning. A couple strikeouts in the frame for Jesse Wainscott. No runs, no hits. A couple of walks for the Storm. And they leave 2 on base. 1 error for Modesto in the inning. We head to the home half of the 6th. Still 6-1. Lake Elsinore up ahead in Game 2 of the Cal League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Good guys find themselves in a hole in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing 6-1 in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Modesto winning the first game. Lake Elsinore trying to even things up. Here's the series is shifted to JTF. Luis Suisbel can't connect on the first pitch from the new pitcher, Kleber Olmedo. New arm in relief of the starter, Luis Gutierrez, who was phenomenal through 5 innings for the Lake Elsinore Storm. As Suisbel, another big rip. He's down 0-2. Olmedo gets a couple of swings and misses from the Cal League home run and RBI leader, Luis Suisbel. 6'1", 20-year-old Olmedo pumps and fires, and that fastball center cut. Suisbel fouls it straight back. It's a pretty good 0-2 pitch there. Suisbel couldn't connect on that one. Olmedo from La Guaira, Venezuela. Split time this season between the Complex League Padres and the Lake Elsinore Storm. He misses downstairs for ball 1. Had 16 appearances in the Complex League, 8 appearances in the Cal League with the Storm. One of those was a start. He was 1-0 with a 4.58 ERA. Right-hander into the windup, fires, and Suisbel lifts a high fly ball in the left field. Carpathios in his tracks, camped underneath it. Hauls it in for the first out in the 6th inning. One away for Josh Karen. Olmedo, 17 2/3 innings. Also had a save this season for Lake Elsinore. 17 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 9 runs, all earned. 10 walks, 19 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .215 against the righty. Kicks, fires, and misses down and away to Josh Karen. And that's catcher 0 for 2 in the ball game. Going to strike out with the bases loaded in the 3rd inning. Tries to hold up on a slider, but gets the top part of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike to the former Cornhusker from Nebraska. Josh Karen, 1-1 down and away. He helped lead Nebraska to their first ever Big Ten Conference Tournament Championship prior to being drafted by the Seattle Mariners in round 4. Pick number 121. 2-1, he goes the opposite way, and there's a single into right field as Karen gets a fastball at 92 down and out of the strike zone and goes to right field, 92 miles an hour off the bat. And Josh Karen is now 1 for 3, singles to right, base runner aboard for Brandon Ike. Another recent addition to the Seattle Mariners organization, Ike, 13th round draft pick in 2024, number 363, after playing collegiately at Virginia Commonwealth. First pitch down and away. Ball 1 from Kleber Olmedo. Ike hit .378, 27 doubles and 14 homers in his senior season at VCU. 1-0. Fastball 92 down and away. Gets the call. 1 ball and 1 strike. And 62 RBIs in his senior campaign for the Rams. 1-1 off speed, had him out in front. And when tailing out of the zone, Ike was thinking extra bases on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Karen taking the lead now, takes a step back as Olmedo takes a look over him at first. 1-2 again down and away, and Ike offers at that one, swings and misses for strike 3. 2 down. Here comes Carson Jones. Carson Jones has been aggressive early in the count. He's got nothing to show for it thus far. He's 0 for 2, flied out to center, grounded out to second. CJ, slightly open stance at the waist. And seen a couple of these Modesto batters make this adjustment as Carson takes a first pitch down and away. That one at 85. And Kleber Olmedo hits the corner for strike 1. Early in the season, Carson and Charlie Pagliarini both kind of had similar stances where they were really open at the waist and down in the crouch. The 0-1, that one low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little more upright here towards the end of the regular season for both Carson Jones and Charlie Pagliarini working with hitting coach Jordan Cowan, who was a part of the 2017 California League champion Modesto Nuts squad. Carson fooled on that pitch. In front of a breaking ball that dipped out of the zone, swings and misses for strike 2. CJ stepping out, asks for time. Nuts got a 1-out single from Josh Karen. He's over at first base. 2 down in the inning now. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Carson. Olmedo kicks, fires, a ground ball to the first baseman, bounces off the glove. That's an error. It's going to allow everyone to be safe. As the first baseman Costello, a playable ball. I don't know if he was thinking of trying to get to first before Carson Jones. We mentioned a little bit of a speed threat, but Costello had plenty of time. Just couldn't field it cleanly as that one ate him up. Ricocheted over towards second base, and he had Chase Valentine was moving to his left in case it got past Costello, and so he was out of position by the time he picked it up. Karen safe at second. Carson Jones over at first on the error by the first baseman Jack Costello. So 1 error apiece now for both squads. 6 runs, 7 hits, an error for Lake Elsinore. 1 run, 5 hits, an error from Modesto. Looking to capitalize on it. Runners now at first and second. 2 down. Here's Curtis Washington. Swings and misses. A pitch that dips well out of the strike zone. Good off-speed pitch there from Olmedo. Curtis full in the first pitch, down 0-1. Olmedo. 0-1 is kind of in the same spot, trying to get Curtis to chase that one again down and away. Lays off it. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mentioned last time Curtis was up to bat. He was first team All-American at Wabash Valley College. Dude hit .421 out there in his lone season. Fouls that one straight back. He was on that fastball 93. 1 ball, 2 strikes. .421, 8 homers, 63 RBIs. He parlayed that into some Big Ten baseball. Moving on from Wabash Valley College to Purdue. 1-2 on the way. Curtis swings and misses. Again, chasing off speed pitch out of the zone. Olmedo with some good movement in that inning. Gets a couple of strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. 2 left on for Modesto. We're through 6. Top of the 7th coming up. Nuts trail the Storm 6-1. It's game 2 of the California League Championship Series on MLB TV, the Bally Live app, ModestoNuts.com.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
7th inning in the California League Championship Series, game 2. Modesto leading the series 1-0. Lake Elsinore Storm leading game 2, 6-1. Top of the 7th inning. Lamar King, Carpathios, and Barnett against Wayne Scott. Misses way high on the first pitch to Lamar King, who's 2 for 3 in the ballgame. Infield single to right, and a strikeout for King, who Pops one up. Fly ball in the left field. Carson Jones comes in a couple of steps and makes the play to retire Lamar King. Got that one off the end of the bat. Nice off-speed pitch there. The outside part of the plate from Wayne Scott. Had King out in front. Flies out to the left fielder Carson Jones. One away. There's Carpathios, who's 1 for 3. Lined into a double play. Singled and scored a run in the 3rd. Struck out looking in the 5th. Takes the first pitch strike. Fastball 93 right down the middle from Wayne Scott. Wayne Scott pitched the 6th, back out here for the 7th. Righty from Indianapolis, Indiana, misses outside. Mentioned the Nuts got off to a tremendous start. Start the 2024 campaign, carrying the momentum that they used to win the California League Championship in 2023 over the following season. And Wayne Scott just off the plate with the fastball 93. Wayne Scott was a big part of that hot start in the month of April for the Modesto Nuts. He was named the April Mariners Minor League Reliever of the Month as Carpathios lines one to the screen on the right side. Foul ball. Makes it 2-2 the count. Again, April Minor League Reliever of the Month for the Mariners organization. He pitched in 8 games, had an ERA at 1.04, 2 saves, 8 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, and no walks in April for Wayne Scott. And this is outside, in danger of walking Carpathios here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the season, he had 50 strikeouts, 34 walks. Did Wayne Scott. 3-2 slider, got him. Called strike 3, up and away. Hits the corner. Carpathios didn't like the call, but he's going to head to the dugout with the bat in tow as he gets caught looking for the 2nd time. As the Nuts throwing it around the horn. Ball ends up in center field following that strikeout. And to chase it down and give it back to the pitcher, Jesse Wayne Scott is going to get a new baseball now. 2 away, here comes Sean Barnett. Barnett's been aboard twice. He's 1 for 2, fly out, single, and a walk. And he'll face a new pitcher. As Angelo Ovando will make his way out of the bullpen to try to wrap up the 7th inning. Wayne Scott able to get the first 2 outs. Bases empty as Angelo Ovando will face Sean Barnett when we come back to John Thurman Field. You're watching California League Championship Series on MLB TV.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Angelo Ovando
fans,
taking over.
introducing Bally Live.
There we go. Get that taken care of. Angelo Ovando taking over here for Jesse Wayne Scott. Misses with the first pitch. Down and away. Ball 1 here to Sean Barnett. Ovando, 6'5", 222-pound right-hander from San Pedro de Macorís in the Dominican. Whips in a slider. Gets the call on the inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Barnett. 1 for 2. Easy storm right fielder. Ovando sets at the belt. Twists, kicks the leg, and bends in another slider. That one looked better than the first one, but didn't get the call. Like a good pitch there. Trackman thought so. Instead, it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Ovando, 3-4 in the regular season. The ERA at 4.65. There's another slider. This one well out of the zone. 3-1. Free agent acquisition in February of 2020 by the Seattle Mariners organization. Part of the Mariners MLB spring breakout roster. Center cut fastball at 92. Makes it a full count to Sean Barnett. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Top of the 7th. 6-1, Lake Elsinore leading Modesto. The 3-2 got him swinging. Karen's going to pick it up, apply the tag to complete the strikeout of Sean Barnett. To wrap up the 8th inning, Jesse Wainscott gets the first 2 outs. Angelo Ovando comes in and strikes out Sean Barnett to retire the Storm in order here in the 7th. Time to stretch it out at John Thurman Field. 6-1, Lake Elsinore leading Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Modesto Nuts Baseball on MLB TV, the Valley Live app, and ModestoNuts.com.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Home half of the 7th inning. Carter DeRiggi leads things off. Takes a first pitch outside for ball 1 from Kleber Olmedo. Olmedo pitched the 6th after Luis Gutierrez went the first 5. Gutierrez, 5 innings, 4 hits. Olmedo misses outside. Gutierrez also gave up 1 run that was earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. 9-1-2 batters for Modesto here in the 7th inning, trailing 6-1. Olmedo gets the zone down and away. Paints one on the outside part of the plate. Make it 2 balls and 1 strike here to Carter DeRiggi. Trying to get aboard any way he can. That's need base runners. Carter now in the driver's seat. 3 balls and 1 strike. Start the 7th. 6 runs, 7 hits, an error for Lake Elsinore. 1 run, 5 hits, an error for the Modesto Nuts. And DeRiggi, he was taken all the way there on 3-1. Gets a fastball middle away from Olmedo to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Olmedo likes to sign in the line, the kick and the payoff pitch. DeRiggi slices this one down the left field line. Running over Carpathios, not going to get to it, fair ball. Bounces around in the corner. Carpathios trying to dig it out of the Lake Elsinore bullpen. And finally does come out, and Carter DeRiggi's pumping his fist at second base with the leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th inning. Fastball right down the middle at 92. Carter able to slice that one down the left field line. Keep it in play. It bounced off the warning track down the left field line. Warning track area right in front of the Lake Elsinore bullpen. You had a couple of members of that bullpen had kind of scurry and get out of the way and allow Carpathios to chase that one down in the corner. Out of our vantage point, you can see it bounce around out there, and then once Carpathios got in there, he was out of sight until the ball was relayed out to the middle infield. There's just Pagliarini. Lays off the first pitch outside from Almedo. 1 ball, no strikes to Pags. The Nuts back to the top of their lineup. Pagliarini 1 for 3. Hard hit single to right. And this one jammed and fouled back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mentioned Pags has kind of been a spark plug at the top of the lineup. We got a timeout called down the right field line. Looks like a fan over the railing dropped the baseball. So Nuts first base coach Tyler Peterson, I beg your pardon, will discard of that baseball. Driggy at second. No one down. 1 ball, 1 strike to Pagliarini. 6-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Almedo's pitch outside. Pagliarini looking at a 2-1 count against the righty Kleber Almedo. Now pitching from the stretch. The glove set at the belt. Kicks and the 2-1. Swing and a miss. A high fastball. Charlie took a rip at it. Almedo able to get it past him to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nuts in the ball game, 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Charlie going to step out and ask for time. Nuts have left 7 on base thus far. Conversely, Lake Elsinore's left 6 on base, and they are 4 for 7 with runners in scoring position. 2-2, swung on and missed. Charlie went after ball 3, that one dipping out of the zone. And Charlie's going to head back to the dugout, first out of the inning. Here comes Ty. Ty Pete, the 11th ranked prospect in the Mariners organization. We kind of talked about the different positions that he's been playing this season. Now playing a lot of outfield here down the stretch into the postseason. Early in the year, he was on the left side of the infield quite a bit, either at third or at short. He was touted as arguably the most athletic prep position player in the 2023 draft. He swings and misses at a 1-0 pitch. Fastball up and away at 92. Mater getting a lot of swings and misses here from Nuts hitters. Count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Ty, the 30th overall selection in 2023, drafted in the compensatory round A. Check swing, this one's a foul ball. It's going to roll towards Zach Vinci, the Nuts manager and third base coach. And that one off to someone in the Storm dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count to Ty Pete. Almedo kicks, deals, and gets a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Modesto following the leadoff double from Carter DeRiggi, who's yet to advance from second. Now the Nets have 2 down. Milcar Perez coming up to the plate. Modesto now 1 for 6. Runners in scoring position. Milcar will get a crack at it with DeRiggi, and still at second after that leadoff double. First pitch from Kleber Almedo gets the call. Called strike on a pitch looked to be a little off the plate. Instead, it's 0-1 Milcar Perez. On the first base side of the rubber, Almedo kicks, fires. 0-1, swung on and missed off speed, kind of same spot. Milcar going after that one for strike 2. Infield shaded to the right with the switch hitting Milcar Perez batting on the left side. Waiting an 0-2 pitch from Kleber Almedo. It's inside, low. Blocked there by Durfee, who wants a new baseball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the milkman. From Leon, Nicaragua. Oscar Perez, a member of the Mariners organization since 2018 when he was all of 17 years old. He's off a pitch low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Milkar. He began his professional career in 2019 with the DSL Mariners. 2-2 inside and dug out by Durfee. Nice little backhand pick right there by the catcher. Milkar battling against Kleber Almedo. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Jarigi at second. Led the inning off with the double. Just trying to get moving. See if Milkar gets something to hit here with 3-2. Takes a whack at that one, but it's up and over the screen near the California Auto Parts broadcast booth. And 3-2 once again to Milkar Perez. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat coming up. Almedo checks the runner at second. Now comes home to Milkar. Got him with the pitch on the outside part of the plate. Milkar doesn't like the call. He's still standing at home plate asking Pedro Torres. And now Zach Vincey's going to get in the middle of this. As Milkar might have a case there. A couple of these pitches, according to TrackMan, have been a few inches off the plate, and that one not going the way of the milkman as he's called out on strikes. A leadoff double for Carter Durigi, and Kleber Almedo responds by striking out the next 3 batters in order as the Nuts go down. Here in the 7th inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. We go to the 8th, late stages, and Nuts trailing 6-1 in Game 2 of the Cal League Championship Series.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early...
We head to the 8th inning in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series between the Lake Elsinore Storm and the Modesto Nuts. Storm leading the Nuts 6-1 in this ball game. Nuts leading the series 1-0. Lake Elsinore trying to force a winner-take-all Game 3 tomorrow night. To be at 7:05 if the score holds. Ovando deals to Ryan Jackson. 1-0 pitch is fouled, backing out of play, even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Jackson 0 for 3, including 2 outs in the same inning. Something you don't see every day. Slider backs him up and drops into the strike zone. Beautiful pitch there from Angelo Ovando. 1-2. Twist, the kick, the 1-2. Got him. Chased that pitch down and away. Jackson strikes out for the 2nd time. Now 0 for 4. Here comes Carpathios. I'm sorry, Brandon Butterworth. Saw a long name on my lineup card, and I just assumed it was Carpathios. Instead, it's Brandon Butterworth. Butterworth 1 for 2. Double, ground out, and a walk. Stole a base, advanced on an error. Ovando, another back-me-up slider. And drops in the top part of the zone, up and in. 0-1 to Butterworth. first base side of the rubber. Ovando misses downstairs to Butterworth. 1 ball, 1 strike. You see the Gahead in back of home plate, a baseball with Gahead slanted down. It's kind of a rallying cry for the Modesto Nuts and the Mariners organization. And a thing that could have multiple meanings. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Butterworth can't connect on a fastball at 92. Get ahead, go ahead. Has a lot of different connotations within the Mariners organization and the Modesto Nuts clubhouse. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The kick, fastball painted on the outside part of the plate, called strike 3. Ring him up. Brandon Butterworth, the second out of the inning. He can't pull the trigger on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball on a perfect spot down and away. Ovando back-to-back strikeouts. In fact, he's faced 3 batters and retired all 3 of them via the strikeout since he came in to get the last out in the 7th inning. After Wayne Scott went an inning and 2/3, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts for Jesse. Here's a slider hit weakly off the end of the bat. A little pop-up to the second baseman, Pagliarini, and Chase Valentine pops out on 1 pitch. A 1-2-3 inning for Angelo Ovando. 2 strikeouts and a pop-out. Nothing doing for the Storm in the 8th. Good guy's turn in the home half of the 8th inning. Going to need to get the offense going. Sweet spell, Karen, and Brandon Ike coming up. Heart of the lineup for Modesto when we return.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Modesto Nuts trailing the Lake Elsinore Storm 6-1. Bottom of the 8th inning. Nuts running out of outs to play with. 6 left as we get to the late stages of this ball game. Luis Suizbel takes the first pitch, low and out of the strike zone from Kleber Olmedo. Back out for another inning of relief. Already likes to sign into the wind. Fires up and away, misses with the fastball at 91. 2 balls, no strikes to Suizbel. Switch hitter batting from the left side. 0 for 2 with the walk. 2-0 pitch. It's the top part of the zone. Fastball letter high. Makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Rock the pitch. That one runs inside of Suizbel. Lifts the bat up. Get out of the way of that one to make it 3 balls and 1 strike. Nuts trying to get the offense going. See if they can't pull out a comeback victory here in the late stages. Suizbel on 3-1 was thinking of going yard as he steps out and nodding towards the dugout. Took a big rip at a fastball, 90 miles an hour, up and in. Swings and misses to make it 3-2, and the payoff pitch is fouled to the screen, and we'll do it again. Suizbel battling with Kleber Olmedo to start the bottom of the 8th inning. Modesto leading the Cal League Championship Series after winning the opener. Lake Elsinore trying to tie it up. Their lead 6-1. Suizbel fouls another one out of play. Here comes pitch number 8 of the at-bat upcoming. And if there is a game 3, it'll be tomorrow evening. Same place, same time, 7:05 here at John Thurman. Sweet spell, blown away by a fastball 93. That one up and out of the zone. Might have helped out Olmedo by swinging that ball 4. One away, here comes Josh Karen. Yeah, TBD versus TBD scheduled for tomorrow. Another no squad announcing a scheduled starter up to this point. So when I know, you'll know. It's Olmedo. Puts a slider, tails out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes to Josh Karen. Ground out, strikeout, single for Josh. 1 for 3 in the ball game. That slider, try to back him up, and never curled back towards the plate. Stays inside for ball 2. Olmedo rocks, stares down at the ground before he gathers and fires towards the plate. Misses outside with the fastball at 92. You have to throw a strike to Josh Karen. They have the count 3 balls, no strikes. And that's needing base runners. See if Karen gets a green light here on 3-0. He's taking all the way. That pitch gets a little part of the plate. That's ball 90 miles an hour. Keeps Karen in the box. 3-1 upcoming. Olmedo deals and Josh Karen lifts a high fly ball deep to left field. That one is out of here. A solo homer for Josh Karen brings the good guys a little closer. It's now 6-2. Big blast off the bat of the Modesto catcher. We mentioned he's a power threat, putting it on display right there. A 418-foot homer deep over the left field fence. That one out off the bat at 108 miles an hour. As Josh Karen has his first postseason home run for the good guys. And makes it 6-2 Modesto. As Brandon Ike will step up to the plate, 1 down. 6-2 Lake Elsinore. In the bottom of the 8th inning. Both teams now even in the hit column. 7 apiece. Of course, Lake Elsinore leading in the run column. That's the one that matters. 6 runs, 7 hits, and error for Lake Elsinore. 2 runs, 7 hits, and error for the Modesto Nuts, who have a little energy here in John Thurman following the solo homer. As Ike takes a fastball, 93. In there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nuts DH. Brandon Ike walked. Ground out, strikeout. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch. Slider fooled him there for strike 2. And swings and misses. Not going to step out. That's the only run we've had outside of the 3rd inning in this ball game. And the Storm scores 6 in the top of the 3rd. Modesto with 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Zeros all the way around until we got to this inning. Bouncing ball to the 3rd baseman. Ryan Jackson gathers low throw, scooped up by Jack Costello. Good play over at first as they retire Brandon Ike. 5-3 on the ground out. 2 down. Here comes Carson Jones. Carson Jones 0 for 3, reached on an error in the 5th inning. Error by the first baseman, Jack Costello. A nice little pick over there at first base on the low throw from Ryan Jackson. And we keep the base runner Ike off the bag. Jones swings and lifts a fly ball to right field, but that's playable for Sean Barnett. A couple of steps to his left. Puts it away for the final out of the inning, but the good guys get a run across. 1 run on 1 big hit. A solo homer from Josh Karen, a 418-foot home run. Makes it now 6-2 as we head to the 9th inning of Game 2 of the California League Championship Series on MLB TV.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
Top of the ninth inning, Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. The Lake Elsinore Storm ahead of the Modesto Nuts 6-2, trying to tie the series up at 1 game apiece. Nuts took the opener. Storm looking to answer here, and they've done so. The 6-run third inning has them staked to a now 6-2 lead as Josh Caron hit a solo homer in the bottom of the 8th to bring the Nuts within 4 runs. Adrian Quintana, new arm out of the pen for the Modesto Nuts, facing Kai Roberts, top of the Storm lineup. Quintana on a 1-0, pumps in a fastball, 92 down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Roberts, Costello, Durfee, the scheduled batters. Ninth inning. Quintana sets, kicks, the 1-1, swung on and missed. Fastball 91, Roberts. Big swing, no contact. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Roberts 0 for 2. Walked twice. Long set from Quintana. Deals a slider. Low. Roberts don't chase that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. These two teams split during the regular season. 5-5. They had 2 games canceled due to poor field conditions. I was here at John Thurman. We had a big rainstorm and had an area around short that both managers did not feel comfortable playing a doubleheader on, so those 2 games ultimately canceled. These 2 teams played 130 of the scheduled 132 as Quintana gets a slider on the outside part of the plate, called strike 3. Ring up Kai Roberts for the first out of the inning. 1 away, here comes Jack Costello. We saw Lake Elsinore early in the year. That was in April. First homestand of the season for the Modesto Nuts. And they also saw Lake Elsinore on the final road trip of the season, that in late August into the first day of September. Quintana drops in a slider, dips out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes to Jack Costello's, 1 for 2. It's a high fly ball deep to left field. Carson Jones looking up, is going to play this one off the wall. Bounces on the warning track. Carson Jones plays it into the infield on a 1-out double there from Jack Costello. Modesto lucky that one didn't leave the yard, as Costello hit that one 104 miles an hour off the bat into left field up and over the head of Carson Jones. He's got a 1-out double. Got a collective groan there from Nuts Nation. It looked like that one was going to be leaving the yard. Says it's 393 in the gap, right below the scoreboard there. Trackman says he hit it 392. Just shy of that wall. Costello standing at second for Brendan Durfee. Tries to check up on a fastball, up and away. Kept the bat back. 1 ball, no strikes. Quintana, Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. On the stretch, slider, tag down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. Coming around to score will be Jack Costello. Durfee's going to head into second as Washington plays this one out of the corner. Durfee's got himself another RBI, his second of the ball game. Back-to-back doubles here for Lake Elsinore. In the ninth inning, make it now 7-2. Storm out in front, so Modesto is going to have a difficult task coming back down 4 runs in the ninth inning. Now just made more difficult. It's going to be a 5-run deficit as Durfee doubles down the right field line to score Jack Costello. Back-to-back one-out doubles for the Storm. Quintana now dealing with Lamar King Jr. as that pitch dips way out of the strike zone into the left-handed batter's box. Good job by Karen. Not only get a glove on that one to pick it, though, with the backhand. Keep Durfee, his counterpart, at second base. The Storm catcher taking his lead over at second. Lamar King Jr., upright stance, open at the hips. Brings the front foot forward as Quintana dips in a slider for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. King 2 for 4 in this ball game. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer and a walk in the opener of the series. 1-1, fastball at the knees, good spot. King didn't like the call. Trackman says it's right there in the zone. Pedro Torres acknowledging the timeout called by Lamar King Jr. and now steps back into the dish. Quintana set the kick in the 1-2. Slider down in the dirt. Good block by Karen. King able to check his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. About this for kids on a school night, just announced kids are going to run the bases. You get to watch some championship baseball on Tuesday evening. Run around the bases following the game. 2-2, slider swung on and missed. Strike 3, ring him up. As King is the second strikeout victim here for Adrian Quintana. Got a couple strikeouts sandwiched around a couple of doubles. A double-double, if you will. 2 strikeouts, 2 doubles in the inning. Braden Carpathios. Carpathios 1 for 4. Lined into a double play, single, 2 strikeouts. Both looking for Carpathios, who's going to step out. I thought Quintana was taking too much time. He wasn't quite ready, so he decides to step out. Now back in. Quintana likes to milk the pitch clock down as much as he can. Fires, and first pitch is lined into right center field. Another run's going to score for Lake Elsinore. This one rolls to the warning track, now picked up by Washington. Hits the relay man, and Carpathios has the 3rd double of the inning. And he laces one into right center field. Durfee comes around to score, making now 8-2 Modesto as Lake Elsinore stretched out their lead here in the 9th. 6-2 going into the frame now, 8-2 with 2 down. As Quintana gives up his 3rd double of the inning. 2nd RBI of the ball game for Braden Carpathios. Carpathios now with 4 RBIs here in the series. I'm sorry, in the postseason. He was 2 for 3 on Sunday. Now Carpathios 2 for 5 tonight. And Sean Barnett, who's 1 for 3, looks at a first pitch ball from Adrian Quintana. He got a couple strikeouts in the inning. He's also given up 3 doubles. It resulted in a couple of Lake Elsinore runs. 10 hits in the ball game now for the Storm. Quintana misses just off the plate with the fastball at 91. 2 balls, no strikes. Quintana splitting time this season with the Complex League Mariners and the Modesto Nuts. Fires, slider, down and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Quintana, 17 appearances up here with the good guys. at 11 relief appearances with the ACL Mariners. Looking for a strike for Sean Barnett. Barnett on 3-0 lines one into left field. Another run will score. Carpathius turns the corner. He'll come to home on an RBI single from Sean Barnett. Now the third run of the inning for the Lake Elsinore Storm. As Barnett has the fourth hit of the frame. An RBI single into left. His second RBI of the ball game. Sixth of the postseason for Barnett. Quintana now set to face his seventh batter of the inning. It'll be Ryan Jackson, 0 for 4. It's a bouncing ball over the pitcher. Pagliarini, the second baseman, gathers and gets it across to Milcar Perez to end the ninth inning that has seen the Lake Elsinore Storm pad their lead. They led 6-2 coming into the frame. They leave the top of the ninth inning now leading 9-2 after they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits and leave 1 on base in the ninth inning that sees them bring 7 to the plate. Tough task ahead for the Modesto Nuts, who trail by 7, 9-2. Bottom of the ninth inning coming up on MILB TV, the Valley Live app, and ModestoNuts.com.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
For the early to rise road trippers, the late night truck drivers, or even the bucket list checking baseball fans, your Wyndham is waiting, no matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, there's a hotel by Wyndham for everyone. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of minor league baseball. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
www.callcleveland.com for all your business remote service needs. Coming into this for the Storm.
Bottom of the ninth inning in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. Lake Elsinore with a 9-2 lead, 3 outs away from evening up this best-of-3 game series and forcing a winner-take-all Game 3 tomorrow night for the California League Championship right here at John Thurman Field. As the Nuts are going to dip into their bench here and call for a pinch hitter. It'll be Anthony D'Onofrio stepping in place of Curtis Washington. Got a right-hander on the mound, a new right-hander, and Yeri Landinez, who's in relief of Kleber Almeida. You had the starter, Luis Gutierrez, went the first 5 innings. Kleber Almeida went the next 3. He gave up 3 hits, 1 run, which is a solo homer to Josh Caron. No walks, 6 strikeouts for Almeida. Followed up a sparkling start from Gutierrez with a nice outing of his own. He's going to give way here to Yeri Landinez, 6'1", 170-pound, 23-year-old right-hander from San Felipe, Venezuela. Hasn't pitched since 2019. He pumps a fastball at 95, chest high to D'Onofrio. It's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last pitched in 2019 in the Complex League. The Mariners, or the Padres, I beg your pardon. Also played some third base and middle infield as well, coming up the ranks. We're trying to convert him to a pitcher. That one misses up and away. He's got the velocity. That fastball at 95. He's struggling to find the strike zone thus far. He's behind the count, 3 balls and 1 strike to Anthony D'Onofrio. D'Onofrio 262 in the regular season. He thought he had ball 4. Trackman thought that was ball 4 too. And that was off the plate outside at 94, but he gets the called strike, does Landinez. And D'Onofrio just steps in time before getting rung up on a pitch clock violation. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Landinez just gets it off before the pitch clock violation, and it runs inside to D'Onofrio, who leads off the 9th inning with the walk, and that's how it begins, folks. Championship comeback right there. Started off with the walk in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Carter DeRiggi with his customary routine. Comes up to the batter's box, hopping on 1 foot, takes a practice swing before digging in. He'll step up here against Yeri Landinez. That one misses high with a fastball at 96. Landinez listed as a switch hitter. And if you can check him out on MLB.com, he's still listed as a shortstop. Got all his hitting statistics on there. And he misses another fastball and high out of the strike zone, and Durfee's going to go try to talk him into throwing some strikes as Landinez will grab the rosin bag and have a conversation with Valentine and the catcher. 9-2. Bottom of the 9th inning, 9 runs, 11 hits, an error for Lake Elsinore, 2 runs, 7 hits, an error for Modesto. And that's a win away from winning back-to-back California League championships. They're down 9-2. Lake Elsinore 3 outs away from forcing a winner-take-all Game 3 for the Cal League title tomorrow night. 2-0. DeRiggi takes a fastball. Yeah, tough call. Again, Trackman thought that one was off the plate. Fastball at 94. And Dina's in the benefit of the doubt on a couple of strike calls. Everything else has been outside the zone. Like that one right there, fastball at 94. 3 balls and 1 strike. And a good crowd here at John Thurman Field. A lot of them still in attendance. Some of them standing up over in the West Grandstand. It's kind of fans they got out here in Modesto, which is great that they'll be coming back next year to watch the Modesto Nuts baseball as Landinez gets the zone on that one, up and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count here to Carter DeRiggi. 1 for 3, doubled in his last at bat. Stranded after leading off the 7th inning with the double. 3-2 from Landinez to Carter DeRiggi. This one sliced down the left field line again, hanging up in the air. Carpathio's giving chase. He's not going to get it, but it's foul. Just tailing out of fair territory. That one didn't miss by much. Again, out of our vantage point down in the right field corner. So couldn't quite see where it landed. But not much room over there as Carpathios was giving chase. That one hung up a little bit more so than the double Carter had in the 7th inning. That one a little more of a line drive. This one had some air underneath it. That one just carried into foul ground. Carter making the slow trek back to the batter's box. Is going to ask for a reset of the pitch clock as he wasn't ready and was looking at a called strike 3 on a pitch clock violation. He gets some help from Pedro Torres and bumps the clock up. Another 3-2 pitch to DeRiggi from Landinez. From the stretch, long set. Now the pitch, down and in. He missed with the fastball, and he's walked the first 2 batters here in the 9th inning as D'Onofrio will go up to second, DeRiggi over to first. And let's flip the lineup card back over to the top spot. Charlie Pagliarini will come up against Landinez, who's taking a stroll around the back of the mound. Now everyone will come to him, and pitching coach again Robbie Price in no hurry to get up there to the mound. Slow walk out there to have a conversation with Landinez, who's walked the first 2 batters here in the 9th inning. Modesto going to need a whole bunch of base runners, down 7 runs, down 9-2 here in the 9th. Still have 3 outs to work with as no one's yet to be retired. Genofio led off the inning. Pinch inning for Curtis Washington. He drew a walk to Riggy. Followed suit with the walk of his own. Now Pagliarini. Charlie 1 for 4, an RBI single in the 3rd inning. For Charlie, that's his 4th postseason RBI. Righty-lefty matchup. Landinez kicks, and the first pitch, fastball off the plate at 95. 1 ball, no strikes. Charlie, a 19th round draft pick by the Mariners in 2023. It's pretty good talent in the 19th round. Swings and misses at a chest-high fastball, that one in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now we got a timeout as there's action in the Lake Elsinore bullpen. An errant warm-up throw. Rolled towards the 3rd base area. Zach Vinci gets rid of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Charlie Pagliarini. Runners at 1st and 2nd. No one down near the bottom of the 9th. 9-2, Lake Elsinore up ahead. Kick the pitch. And Landinez misses the fastball at 95. Woo. Trackman had that one in the zone. Take there by Charlie. Yeah, off that pitch, 2 balls and 1 strike. Landinez fires, and that fastball middle away. It's a lot of the plate at 95. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This crowd doing whatever they can to urge on the home squad. The trail's big. 2-2, ring him up. Fastball center cut at 96, and Charlie kept the bat on his shoulders. He caught looking for the first out here in the 9th inning. 1 away, here comes Ty Pete. 3-run inning now looming extremely large for Lake Elsinore in the top of the 9th. Able to get 3 more runs in that frame against Adrian Quintana. 6-2 looks a lot different than 9-2. As Ty can't connect. Fastball 94 is Landinez now starting to find the strike zone with that mid-90s heater. No balls, 1 strike to Ty. Ty 1 for 4. Doubled to center field for his lone hit of the evening. Lays off a fastball 94 up and away. One pitch to Ty Pete, upcoming. And Landinez pumps a fastball up and in. That one misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 away as the runners at 1st and 2nd take their lead. Landinez extends the glove out, now brings it to the chest. Deals and gets a swing and a miss. And Ty Pete, that one 95 up and in. Tied up, Ty. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two delivery on the way. And the pitch, swung on and missed. Blew him away with the fastball at 94. Ty strikes out for the 2nd time of the ball game, 1 for 5. He's going to leave it up to the milkman. 2 down here in the ball game. Be up to Milcar Perez to pass the baton and get aboard here against Yuri Landinez, who's walked the first 2 batters in the inning. They're at first and second. Then he proceeded to strike out Pagliarini and Ty Pete. Milkar hits a fly ball, playable to right field. Now coming in and making a running catch is Sean Barnett, who puts it away for the final out of the ball game. And we'll have a Game 3 tomorrow night, folks, for all the marbles. Game 3 to decide the California League champion between the two squads who have won the last two. Will Lake Elsinore win their second in 3 years, or will Modesto win their first back-to-back championships in California League history for the city of Modesto? We'll find out tomorrow night, as the Lake Elsinore Storm have forced a winner-take-all Game 3 by defeating the Modesto Nuts by a final score of 9-2 here at John Thurman Field in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. We'll get to the final totals, final numbers, wrap it up, and set up tomorrow's winner-take-all Game 3 between the Storm and the Modesto Nuts. For Lake Elsinore, they had 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. The Storm left 7 on base. For the Modesto Nuts, they had 2 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and the Nuts left 10 on base. The winning pitcher is Luis Gutierrez. Gutierrez picks up the win to go 2-0 in the postseason, the ERA at 4.50. Ashton Izzy, his record drops to 0-1 in the postseason, the ERA at 11.12 for the Modesto Nuts starter, who went the first 2 2/3 and gave up 6 runs. 6 of those coming in the 3rd inning, the big inning there for Lake Elsinore, who got 6 in the 3rd and 3 in the 9th. All their scoring here this evening, that's all they needed as they put it on Modesto 9-2. Modesto got solo runs in the 3rd and 1 in the 8th. The 8th coming on a solo home run from Josh Karen. The 3rd inning, an RBI single from Charlie Pagliarini to score Curtis Washington. But that was all the offense for the good guys, as the Lake Elsinore Storm had a couple of big frames to pull away with a big 9-2 victory as they take this one to even up the series against the Modesto Nuts and force a winner-take-all Game 3 tomorrow night. This game was played in 2 hours and 47 minutes here at JTF, where it will be the site of Game 3. Someone's going to hoist the California League trophy tomorrow night. The question is who? Modesto Nuts and the Lake Elsinore Storm now evened up at 1 game apiece in the California League Championship Series. And once again, winner-take-all Game 3 will be tomorrow night right here on MILB TV, the Valley Live app, and ModestoNuts.com. First pitch scheduled for 7:05. We'll be on the broadcast with you at 6:55 to get things going as we wrap up the 2024 California League season tomorrow night. One way or another, it's coming to an end. The only question is who's going to hoist the trophy when the final out is recorded here at John Thurman Field. The Storm forced that winner-take-all Game 3 by winning again 9-2 here. That's going to do it for us in Game 2 of the California League Championship Series. For our production crew, our executive producer and our executive director, Chris Estrada, production manager, Ray Arrieta, stream director, Jimmy Weinholtz, replay technician, Jesse Lopez, sound technician, Lacey Campbell, video board operator, Ernie Pulido, and our camera personnel, Karina Turner and Ninos Piro. I myself am Mario Ramos, saying thank you for watching this presentation of Modesto Nuts Baseball on MILB TV, the Valley Live app, and ModestoNuts.com. Good guys dropped Game 2 of the California League Championship Series, 9-2 to the Lake Elsinore Storm. 3 take all tomorrow night, California League crown at John Thurman Field. And we'll have it for you. First pitch, 7:05, be on the air at 6:55. We can't wait to see you tomorrow night. Have a great night, everybody. And once again, thanks for checking us out. Appreciate it.